So, dear friends, I'm in Paris. I'm in a place. It's not exactly a wine bar. I would say it's more a restaurant, but to me it's a real gem. It's a restaurant called Le Boudoir, and I'm not too close from the Arc de Triomphe. So, may I ask, who am I speaking to?
Benoit Bouquin. Nice to meet you.
Benoit, you are the sommelier at this place, and we just had a terrific lunch with French wines, which I think are, let's say, almost virtually unknown to the average person. Why is it that France has these wines, you know?
Well, what we need to understand clearly, why eventually new generations show those kind of wine, it's because some winemaker today want to explain that there is a terroir coming from. So the wine is coming from a terroir. So the most important for customer who doesn't know really what to test or how it tastes like, those guys, eventually Patrice Lescarré from Cosmarine in Marcillac, this is what we had for lunch, is showing to Europe, we can say that those kind of wine can exist. So that means clearly fresh, well balanced regarding the acidity, the bitterness, all those parameters which are very important.
So I understand there is two sides of French wines. One is, let's say, is the official one with all the people from, let's say, who buy Gucci and drive Porsche and whatever, and you know, and then they drink Chateau Lafite, and then they drink all the well-established brands, and then there is these wines, I think, which is more to the French. Let's say it's almost like a movement under the surface.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, many people, I mean, there is an easy way. The easy way is to produce wine, to have quantity of it, and to be from the AOC, IGP, you know, from the INAO.
So from
and it's really easier to sell it later on when it's when you can read on the label Cahors or Saint-Julien, Saint-Estèphe, Chinon, I don't know, Croix-Hermitage, whatever. Some of them take the risk to say, well, I do love my terroir. This terroir is propice to the grape variety, but I know that I'm not going to get from INAO the IGP, so I'm going to have to fight a lot to say that that's quality, you have to drink it, and that's a pleasure.
So that's kind of a terrorist in wine.
We can say that they are not right with the rest, they want to experience something clear.
One wine which I think drew the attention to everybody today was like at the table was a wine from a region which I never heard of. I know the vintner, Marcillac, Cosmarine. I know Patrice Lescarré is a kind of a character.
Well,
tell us a little bit about this wine.
Well, Patrice Lescarré, so Marcillac, you have to use the grape variety Fer Servadou, not easy to say, Fer Servadou, that we can call as well Mondois from the district. Well, rich bitterness most of the time, but well balanced with Patrice Lescarré, as a biodynamic way. You can see as well on this terroir some grape on the floor, which means a lot about how pure is the feeling about it.
And this is from the Massif Central?
Southwest of France, near to some district quite well known, Madiran, Bergerac, Cahors, Pachenc du Vic-Ville.
So this is another story France has to tell, and I think a lot of people should know.
Well, they should know, but the things that to understand is they shouldn't be afraid to advise from professional or cellarman to discover, open their mind and their palate to new taste, new grape variety, because there is 5% of high standard of quality regarding those kind of wine.
Well, I say thank you very much, and I will put the link of the restaurant, Le Boudoir, I will put it under the video, and so I think if you go to Paris, you should go meet these guys. These are really fucking passionate. So, thank you once again.
Merci. Pleasure.